Yo, what's
Yo,
the word?
yo.
What's the word? Welcome on the porch, and we having a special episode, man, because we got some special guests out here with us tonight. And I was just kicking back, you know, enjoying time with the wife and the kids, and then this happened. And so I figured we'll bring our kick it session to you. This
Why
is
not?
actually this is actually a an introduction, so to speak, because although I've known Jermaine for some time and had some we've done some projects together. I'm just now meeting bro, and we gonna do a lot of things together. I can see in the future, and so we decided we were gonna take a few moments and get to know each other, get reacquainted, and we wanted to share that moment with you, right?
That's right.
So yeah,
And we hope
definitely.
y'all digging this, man. We trying to push positivity, we three strong black brothers, and we trying to push unity. We don't care what it's about. We don't care what your past consists of. All we care about is push you towards your future, as long as it's brighter. So like Turé said, me and Turé, we've been hooked up. We've been like me and him came together. Hey, we are CI and we in the community. We in the hip hop. Then we came across Nev podcast. So now we trying to form a greater vision and a greater power for everybody to come together as one, and we push everybody to greatness. So that's why you got three strong brothers sitting on this couch.
Right,
You feel me?
right. Let, let me ask y'all a question. What do y'all think our biggest downfall is?
Want to answer first, bro?
My biggest downfall, you saying as like people or as like a man, like
And
in general.
As a
as we
human.
live and breathe,
As a human.
Okay.
as we live and breathe, what's our biggest downfall? I mean, you can't.
Communication is I think is probably one of the biggest ones. I think that lack of communication. I think if we learn to communicate and learn to get an understanding, I think then things turn a lot better.
Right, 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 right. What can you add, man?
I think it's pride. See, I don't know why. I'm sorry to bring this up because this is a topic that my brother wants to talk about, but when it boiled down to it, it's pride. And me as a black man, it took a lot for me to let go of pride because I gotta be voice. I gotta stand up. I gotta stand for something. And inside of us, it feel like it's something that make us just we can't hold. Like you say, we can forgive and forget, but we also gotta live and learn to let go.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like just because me and you went through something last month, that's last month.
right,
Let's prosper because we holding
right.
ourselves back from something great.
Let's get over that.
Let's
Whatever
get
it
over that hump.
is.
If we both here
Let's get it
live to
wrong.
talk about it and shake hands, it don't matter if you was wrong or I was wrong, brother, because we both gonna be right. We just all gonna have separate terms of the way we put our words. But we all right because I cannot tell you a definition of anything because I'm not where you from. I'm black, but I'm not where you from. So we always can listen and learn, but that's our problem. It's pride.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I can agree with what both of y'all saying. I'll also like to add in egos too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Some of our egos is bigger than our bodies, and that can send a man off.
yeah.
Trying to hold on to and
Passion,
defend, protect the ego.
passion, the spur of passion.
Yeah.
Because nigga, where I'm from, coochie is not like it is everywhere. You can't get certain coochie in certain areas. You stuck in one about this, what you stuck with this, with it. Like me, for instance. I'm from the hundreds, Chicago. I didn't grow up around no whites. I had that one Arab at the store that was cool with everybody because that he raised us right,
Right.
from notes to toast to,
Or at least watched us.
you know what I'm
At least
saying?
watched us the whole time. Yeah.
And it was like it's just different walks all around, man. And we just got to come together and we got to start learning how to understand one another instead of downing each other and trying to make like everything about us. That's what me and your problem was. You know, like me and this brother, we do go back, but we fail to realize that, okay, let me listen to this brother. And then this brother can listen to me, and then we can come together and build a force instead of me knocking his idea because mine sound better. Of course, mine gonna sound better because it's me making it.
Mine sound better than me.
Because it's me making it.
Right.
But I don't know what it takes for you to build what you need to build. So let's build together, push out that force, and it's gonna make everybody else see that it's real now.
What are some things that we could do to build together? Like what does building together even look like?
Hey, bro, my name's Jermaine. Good night, bro.
Yeah.
What you do?
Entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur too. Instead of, hey, bro, you got some weed, you got this. Let's go to our brothers and see what it takes to build each other. Because we know how to get into it, in touch with each other for other things instead of the wrong things. And that goes with accountability. That goes with all that.
Facts. Yeah, I agree. Um, most definitely. I look at like I was saying before. Like I look at a lot of things back on the plate. Stating on the communication part too, when you saying like why we can't work together. He right though, and it's like back to the fact of like what I was saying on line was what I was saying. A lot of it too, when it's all said and done, it's like you look at it, it's like accountability too.
It's,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
about accountability too.
And I feel like that's probably I think that's like the number one.
Right.
But I feel like
We gotta. You're right. And not to cut you off, but I'm agreeing with you. I think you're absolutely right. You gotta be able to say, "Hey, man, you know what? My bad.
right.
I'm sorry. I was
And
wrong.
live to see another day.
For whatever reason, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying, dog? I was tripping. I lost my wallet. I could have sworn I put it right there, man. I know, I know that ain't for me and you. I'm really sorry, bro.
And that
You know
right
what I
there,
mean?
bro, and like that right there, that will open the door to these homes. Because it's some brothers out here, like you said, push on that time, like you said, it's a lot of messed up thing going because us, we tend to not be able to let go of things. We go home, we take it out on the wrong people. We get an attitude with our girls, vice versa. The women come home, they might go through something. Instead of us talking about it, we resolve in taking it out on each other because this is the best way we know how to fight the game. And it's not our fault.
It's crazy because what happens is you take it out on me, and now I'm mad because you tripping, and I don't even know why you tripping. So now we both mad. Now you're even more mad because I'm mad at you tripping, and I don't know why you tripping. You know, you see what I'm saying? It's a vicious cycle. It's just a whole circle. It just keeps repeating itself.
And after
It just
all
keeps
that,
repeating
has we
itself.
gonna solve? We don't sit down and like bro said again, and you said conversation.
Yeah.
Let that pride go.
I think what
Swallow that ego.
I think when it comes to communication, our biggest downfall is we listen to respond and we don't listen to understand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's my problem.
So I'm listening to what you're saying, but I'm listening to what you're saying so I can say something back too.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to what you're saying so I can really understand where you're coming from. And I think that's what empathy is.
Yeah. And like you just put that, but you go, I'm gonna listen, but this how it is today. I'm gonna listen to what you saying. But when you get through, I'm gonna say what I got to say to top your shit, nigga. Because what you said was true, but I see your audience looking, so I'm gonna top your shit, nigga. Because you're making me look like shit, but that's what we here to say.
Right.
It's not about that. It's
Right.
about putting this shit together.
Right. Yeah. Because for real, I'm not making you look like nothing. You just feeling like that because your ego
Your pride.
and your pride, right? Now you getting caught up in a passionate moment.
Yeah. Myself.
Yeah. And now we fighting.
And over what? Because at the end of the day, it's not league. Ain't nobody winning nothing.
At the end of the day,
It's
ain't
either
nobody winning
beef,
nothing.
jail, or dead.
Right.
Ain't nobody prospering. And then
You didn't accomplish nothing.
and what we preaching is out the window.
You didn't accomplish nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Right.
But another name for us. But then, like I'm glad bro did this because like you got 3 strong brothers here. And for me, I push pay, parents against violence everywhere. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart because like how can we scream Black Lives Matter, bro? I'ma touch this subject. How can we scream Black Lives Matter, but as soon as you pack this motherfucker up and you leave, I'm on the phone dissing you because I just looked at your show and your shit got more likes than mine did, and my shit been up a week. Why is we like that?
Right. Ego. Selfish.
Selfish.
Like
Too much
how
competitive.
how dare you, man? How dare you do that?
I've been doing this for so long. It don't matter how you do. Okay, if you've been doing this so long, it didn't work. And bro just came along and his shit a success story. Talk to bro. Plug with bro. Like you did. I introduced you to bro. You ain't worried about his likes. You trying to improve him.
Right.
Because improving you not only improving him, but you improving yourself.
Right.
And we learning stuff from each other and we growing.
Right. Exactly.
And it's not about we RCI. It's not about pay. It's not about the platform. It's about us showing that we really doing this.
Yeah.
Because we letting our pride go. We saying fuck our ego.
Right. I agree.
Some people fear of what the next person gonna say about it. Oh man, Turé ain't never finna talk to me like that, man. What Neil gonna think?
Right.
So I gotta play the tough role.
Nah. If I let Jermaine talk to me like that, this nigga don't think he can talk to me like that.
So guess what? I can't do now one of them like this. But look, I can't do it to now one. I'm gonna go home and whoop my group. Some women, it's vice versa. Like we can't just say it's vice versa.
And it's vice versa. Yeah.
That's why it takes us. It takes us itself. We got to work on ourselves. And when we work on ourselves, that's when you're able to push this shit out in these communities and they going to listen to you. And that's what brings us together. Because we listen.
You can't offer what you ain't got.
You can't offer what you ain't got. You can't preach something that you ain't been through. I can't preach about a single life. That's why I got nailed. Or the case may be. Right. Nailed. Turé couldn't speak on a marriage life. That's why you couldn't. Past tense, you couldn't until you got married. You couldn't until you got married.
For sure.
I can't tell nobody how to live single, bro, and I've been married over 8 years.
I can understand.
So how can I tell you how to walk a non-crime filled life if I never walked a life of crime? So that's why I take us, because we bring everything to the table. Shit I'm lacking, you got. Shit you lacking, bro got. Shit he lacking, somebody that's watching us got. So that's why we ask for y'all to come on platforms like this, because it's important, because we got to be boisterous. We got to stand up because it's too many less us and more of them.
And we have to have our own platforms in which we can do such. So that's why we have these kind of platforms. Because they're not going to put us up there.
They're not. And we not going to put us up there because of them same three things. Because we like this. I got Turé like this. You ain't gonna make it up there before me. Right. Get down here.
Right.
No, I feel like too though, but you're right though, because you gotta think, like, bro, you introduced me to Ray. He came, he been helping me set up my system, showing me how to do my camera, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, making like, you do it.
Calling me every day, staying on top. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes though, even though I'm a grown ass man, I feel like I still need that push.
Yeah.
Right. I got so much other responsibilities. I be forgetting about myself.
But guess how many other men out here feeling just like you? But once again, pride, that ego, because they feel what you gonna say about them.
Fact, big fact.
Bro, I can't come to you and tell you. I can't come. Look,
I didn't care what you was gonna say about me.
I didn't care what you was gonna tell me. But that's like me coming to you.
Hey, what you on? Hey, did you do that? Hey, You need to do that, dog. All right, I'm gonna talk to
We
you.
need more unity. We need more together. We need more of this. Because like I said, like this is one brother, one of them, I could really call you and tell you what I'm going through with my wife, and I could bust tears.
Right.
And you not gonna look at me no type of way.
Right. I ain't gonna even judge you or not. And I'm gonna listen to you and just listen to you. Like I ain't got no advice for you unless you ask for advice. I ain't trying to tell you what to do and how to fix it. But I'm here for exactly what I'm here for. I'm here to listen.
And I'm saying this to say it. We need more of this, man, because that'll stop more suicides. That'll stop because there's really people out here that feel like y'all the voice, and if y'all don't say shit, they can't say shit. Like I got platforms that bro able to reach out to now. He got platforms I can reach out to now. Bro got platform because we need it. We need it. It ain't no such thing as what we can't do.
No, it ain't.
What we need to stop doing is what we need to do.
Right.
And what we need to start doing is coming together for real. We'll tear this bitch up for shit that happened everywhere else. Let's tear this bitch up for the sake of our fucking lives.
Yeah.
We got kids that got kids now. What they gonna do without real teachers out here? Because we see what it's about now. The internet. The internet is the news. We the only ones watch the news now.
It's true. It's true.
Definitely true.
Yeah, like, and we stop and think though, like I was thinking this the other day. I ain't gonna say think. Like I watched this documentary, and in this documentary, it was stating that what the world was gonna look like in 2035. But it wasn't us that people was worried about. It's not they kids. It's they kids and they kids because they don't know what the world's gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? Like from what we see, they building robots.
Yeah,
right.
And
They counting us out. They talking about giving us.
Well, we see they have a reason to be concerned.
They talking about giving us a fixed income, but the robots take over the jobs. They just give everybody a certain amount of money. You know how much killing and breaking burglary. You know how the crime rate gonna go through. You know how the drugs, everything's just gonna go crazy.
And that's the thing. Ain't nobody looking at that. See, I told them, don't bring this up. You know what I'm saying? But
I didn't bring up nothing.
I know, but I'm gonna keep it intelligent because I swear to God, we don't want to lose no supports, but we keep shit real here. You know, and I just want to say this to everybody. I don't hate nobody. I don't knock nobody, but hey, if you fill out an application for fucking KFC, you got to go by the rules of KFC. When you fill out a job application for your job, so whoever in position that they in now, it's not their fault. You see what I'm gonna say? It's a job, it's a title that everybody is given in this lifetime, and you got to uphold that. You know what I'm saying? Whether good or bad, because everybody ain't nobody perfect. And if you look at it, we all human and we all the same. We all do the same. I get to talking to you too much, you going, hey, shut the fuck, let me woo woo. We all the same. Everybody got a job to do. It's on us. It's on you to keep whatever you around your surroundings clean. It's on you because we can't control what's going on up there. We can control what's around us. And that's why we got to stay in contact because we run where we in. Right. They not worried about what's going on in Green Square Park or Wellington Heights because they got bigger fish to fry and at the White House. So we can't worry about what's going on up top because we got bigger fish to fry down here with us killing each other. And us can't stand up and let this pride and let these eagles go. That's our fish to fry. Now, when we can come together and fight that, maybe the White House will start listening to us and give us what we asking for.
Hey, I'm glad you mentioned that. Let me ask you this now. Since you mentioned that, what would it take if it could take anything? In your humble opinion, what would it take for us to stop killing each other?
It's gonna take a strong household. It's gonna take a strong because listen, we bringing this world wouldn't be the way this world is if it weren't for us bringing these damn kids into this world, bro, abandoning them and leaving them. They growing up with no way to go, so they growing up the best way they can.
They in survival mode right now.
Survival mode, bro. When shit got hectic at home with me, It left me no choice to get out on that street. I knew that I was going to jail, Turé, but I had to do that because that's the choice I had. I didn't have no help, no choice. So it's gonna take that household. Like I said, it's gonna take women to start being women again. It's gonna take men to start being men again. We gotta be mamas and daddies in these homes because these streets gonna tell these kids a story that you ain't gonna like at the end. Because the streets is the beginning, the narrator, the publisher,
We done heard
everything.
parts of that
We
story.
done heard, and we caught some of that tail.
We caught some of that tail too.
Yours is worse than mine, but we here to talk about it, bro. Here to talk about it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take us as a whole. It's gonna take these households. We gotta stop calling these women bitches. Because you call your woman a bitch, your daughter sitting right there, she think it's cool now.
For a nigga to do it to her.
But then we blame the women. It's not them, it's us. Because it took both of us to make that baby. So I don't give a fuck what's going on. Co-parent if you had to, if it ain't gonna work out. But you gotta step up and be in these kids' lives and show them the definition of what is what.
I want to say something. I'm going to say an unpopular opinion. And I understand that I may get some backlash from what I'm about to say. Single women who believe that they don't need a man. Single mothers who believe that they don't need a man. You do, in fact, need a man.
And can I speak on that? I'm glad you did speak on that because you right and you wrong. And I'm here to agree to disagree with you. The fact that you right, because you can't take this child and say you the mom and dad. You're gonna take this child and just be the best dad that you can be. Now, on the other hand, this mother is the one gave birth to this child.
Mm-hmm.
This mother is the other hand laid up for 9 months with this child.
Mm-hmm.
This mother, on the other hand, this baby is 13 now. This child is 13 now. Ain't no daddy here. The mama did it. So this lady entitled. You hear me? This lady entitled to feel like that. Why wouldn't she be?
But you remember what we said? I just did my little prayer. Everybody wants to. I was just praying out. What I was saying is that, man, what I'm thinking is that back to what I'm saying is accountability.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying is about. Think about what you just said. How we raising them, how we raising our kids, and how women do need a man around.
They do
because
because
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I didn't grow up with a father, right? I taught myself how to be a man. It took me 39 years old to realize what it like. Now I understand. You know, it comes with responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, it's your job to make sure the family is put. You know, it's your job to make sure everything is set in stone in that household. You know what I'm saying? It's just like building. You know, stacking. You know, you're building that foundation. And if we don't build a strong foundation, we gonna fail. So that's why I do agree that single women do need men. So there's some things that men can do.
There are some things that children have to get from a man. Just like there are a lot of things that children have to get from a mother. You understand what I'm saying?
And that's like vice versa. That's like you don't hear men out here saying that we the moms in the day.
Yeah, you don't.
You never hear that.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that.
Yeah,
because we know. What if we got them daughter days? We need the mama to teach us how to go through that. That's something we can do. And at the same time, women, when that come time for that son and he to learn about safe sex and how to go about these women, it take a father. A woman can't take that because a woman go teach her son off the batter and the abuse that she done went through messing with me.
So
you feel that?
Here's something that I have been struggling to wrap my head around. So you have single mother, and let's say she has 2 children, 1 boy and 1 girl. Now she's saying that she don't need a man. Men ain't shit, right? Mm-hmm. She's teaching her daughter that she don't need a man, and men ain't shit. She's teaching her son, not knowing that don't nobody need him, and he ain't shit. and to expect everybody to treat you like you ain't shit.
Cause you ain't gonna be shit
Yeah,
but nothing ass nigga.
Cause you ain't gonna be shit but nothing else niggas because niggas ain't shit.
Hey,
Just like your dad.
look at it that way. Like I never looked at it. Just you saying that, me looking at that, I can imagine how many times that like I heard, you know what I'm saying, my daughter be told that, you know what I'm saying? And I used to say that, oh well, what you doing? Oh, I'm building my daughter to make sure she don't need a man. You need a man, but I just don't want you to feel like that.
You need it.
That you obligated, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, God,
You
know,
can live
God,
without a man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
what
you
I'm,
can live without a
yeah,
man.
I'm
If you
talking-
want to have a balanced life,
you feel me?
you need a man.
Man, you most definitely do. We bring a lot of structure.
We
You know
bring
what
a
I'm
lot
saying?
of stuff.
And yeah, and it's like that's what I'm saying. Like it's so fucked up these days because like I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna show y'all where it all started being fucked up. And you had these dudes out here, you know, it went from rap and then it went to the R&B shit. What dude got to forgetting about us? I'm just been looking at all the hip hop. It was about when a woman's fed up, what a woman going through, what this going through. What about us? We got emotions when we leave the fucking house. Y'all gotta pray that we make it home.
We ain't supposed to struggle with mental health.
None of that.
Have bad
we
days.
should.
We ain't supposed to have bad days.
But this what we do,
Yeah.
and we chop it up because we really don't got nobody to talk to.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, I know, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Right.
But look how much you hold in per day just to make your day go.
Or
Who can you really? I'm talking about. Besides us, who can you really talk to, brother?
right.
And they gonna understand you and really feel your pain.
And so I'm gonna tell you something. There are more people in my life that I can do that with than I know.
But what about people like me? I'm up here like me. I moved up here for the better of my life in 2005 by myself. It's 220. It's 2025 by myself, but I built the foundation. So when I need to sit back and let a motherfucker know just how fucked up I feel because I miss home, or how I miss my mama, or how I miss my brother, or how I'm just homesick. I can't tell nobody that because who's gonna relate up here?
There's more people in your life that you can talk to about
Yeah,
that.
but without letting them three go, there you go again. Pride, ego,
Yeah.
without letting them go, how am I know?
Yep.
Staying on top.
Right. Message.
That's a
Message. That's it. So what we talking about here right now is better development.
Yeah. And with better development comes growth.
Development comes growth. But right now, what we're talking about is better development. So and the reason that I say that is because when you can identify an issue or a problem, you can fix it. Right.
Yeah.
Right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
I think
So knowing that about yourself, you can fix that.
You're right.
that's a good way to look at it. I never looked at it like that. I think that's probably always been my problem. And I think another one too is expressing myself.
Yep.
I always express myself with anger.
So
because
let me
that's
tell you,
what
now
we
let
do.
me explain something. I'm glad you said that because I was thinking about that. So it's not that you're expressing yourself with anger. We just have been conditioned to only understand two emotions, right? Happy and angry. So a lot of times you be frustrated, right? But to me, and sometimes to you, you sound like you're angry. And you're really not angry, you just frustrated. It sounds like you're angry. Yep.
And I got a question for you. So could that be a reason like within us black brothers? Say for instance, I don't know you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been getting fucked over so many times by all these Chicago people.
Mm-hmm.
Every Chicago person I meet, bro, I pull my heart out and they fuck me over.
Right.
They have come and want me to meet you because you got the connection to all this, but I say fuck you. Why he way from Chicago? Hell no.
Good.
Why is we like that?
No good.
But is that a good or bad?
Man,
Or is
that's
because we say they
that's a survival.
stereotype?
That's a survival thing.
Okay, so
You know
why
what I'm
can't we
saying?
say they
Because like
stereotype us?
I believe in patterns, right? If if I come over your crib and every time I come over, you pull out, you roll up, we smoke. You pull out, you roll up, we smoke. Then that's what I'm gonna be accustomed to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if I come over your crib and I come in, I smell the smoke, so I know that you smoke, but you hid. You know what I'm saying? You made sure you put it away. Every time I come over there, then that's a pattern. So I know that that's you know what I'm saying. That's what to expect out of you. That's what you gonna do.
So do that mean you supposed to expect that out of him?
So after the first couple of times you come into his house, and that's what the vibe is. Based on the pattern that I've been seeing with you, that's what I would expect.
But you don't know.
But I don't know. I know, but I believe in patterns.
So that's what it is.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not if that's what it is, the pattern gonna continue.
Yeah.
But I already peeped the pattern because that's what you do.
So automatically, that's what he do.
So
Until I
automatically,
get told better
so
than that.
automatically that I'm assume and expect him to do that until he do something different.
That makes sense.
Right? Yeah.
That's one thing we fucked up in the head too about this.
Yeah. It is. It is. Because we spend so much time surviving. We spend so much time in survival mode that we don't learn how to get out of survival mode and get into thrive mode.
And I hear that so much, like especially like I don't boast where I'm from because, but I can't knock where I'm from, and you can't take where I'm from. And where I'm from, it's only one mode, survival mode. And my wife tells me this, like we be places, bro, and certain things tricky.
Yeah.
Survival mode. When my wife be like, just calm down, you okay?
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. I learned that even uh even getting into arguments and having disagreements is sometimes a part of being a survivor
I can see that.
because you trying to preserve. So you know, self-preservation is the first law of nature. That's what survival mode is. It's self-preservation. So sometimes, say for example, I can tell you something. I can give you some information that's different than information that you're used to, and you'll reject it. And reject it to the point that we can get into an argument about it. But that's because you are in survival mode. You trying to preserve the way that you trying to preserve your perception.
I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So you trying to keep your perception alive. So you bucking what you nah that can't that, you crazy if you think that's it. Nah.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Okay.
know, and that keeps you from having an open mind.
You're right.
And again, what just happened was we were having a conversation, and I was telling y'all something different, and y'all listened to understand. Nobody listened to respond. You see what I'm saying? So we just communicate, and this is what we missing as a whole. This is what we missing as a whole.
You just pull some old unsolved mystery. Hey, but you're right, bro. Like for real, and like that's why this good because like I never noticed it, and there's certain things like within me, like in everything I do, every time I say anything come out my mouth, I never say you or he. It's we.
Right.
Because I'm a part of this.
Right. Because I'm a part of it.
I'm a part of this, and I want to be the solution to this, or part of the solution.
Right. At least be a part of it.
At least a part. And if I feel like the little 5% of knowledge. It don't gotta be much. If you got 1% of knowledge that you feel like I need to know, share it.
Right.
Share it. Because your story, like I told bro, your story might make his story history. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But it's all about that ego and that pride.
It's all about that
We
ego
gotta
and
learn
that
how to
pride.
talk to each other as brothers. We gotta learn how to stop trying to make ourselves. We don't gotta be dominant in everything. Like you say, sometimes you gotta stand down because you gotta show your kids it ain't all down. Like that went down, nigga. You up angry over bacon? What you mad about in this early as
Mad about the bacon?
that's
Nigga,
up.
we gonna get some more bacon.
And you gonna take it out on the first person that knock on your door.
First person. First person.
And then what's after that? Oh man, my bad, bro.
I ain't even got nothing to do with it. Hey, man, I just came over here to tell you that give you your mail. The mailman gave me your mail, man.
Oh man, my bad. And that would be the crazy thing because sometimes you can't bank off of that. So we gotta be more better on thinking. We gotta be more wiser when it comes to being smart out here. You gotta utilize your 360 at all given times. At all given time because it's trickery. It's trickery.
No, that's fact.
So we hope y'all listening, man, and we hoping we helping anybody. Like to open up a new platform for everybody. This is not just for me. This is not just for bro. This is not just for bro. This is not just for family. This for all of us. No matter what your topic is, like bro got his podcast, bro got his podcast. We just want to hear from him. We need topics to talk about. You know, bro head big, but he ain't got that many topics. So hit him. I mean, but hit him with topics. You know, that's what we here for, and give us something to talk about because all three of us we'd have been through a lot in life. You know, in different walks. So
Walk for life.
And speaking of everybody having their own different podcasts, first off, I want to apologize for the pop up podcast. This was a in the moment type movement, but it felt right, and I don't regret it at all. I'm glad I did it. I enjoyed myself. And you can guide for me for Saturday, step by step, exploring
stay
the
tuned.
dynamics of a blended family. We're having episode 2, and we're talking about navigating uh, between parents, navigating between different parental styles. And that'll be at 11 o'clock Saturday. Make sure you tune in, check us out. It's going to be really interesting.
Y'all start following us, man. Follow everybody. Anybody y'all know is trying to come about positivity. Y'all follow, man. But you need to let them know. You found that.
You can find me on the platform podcast, N&M Malik, Bake on Facebook. You can also find me on TikTok, the platform podcast. You also can go into my Facebook page and you can tap on the link. And you also can find my I small business platform where I'm trying to get the community to go there and post their business. We can help the community grow. Pretty much it.
And I know your people probably know you've been gone. Just
So you already know you can find me on Facebook under my name, Turé Morrow. You can find me also on YouTube as on on the Porch 319.
Mr. Shot to the Eye. You know, y'all can find me every platform, Spotify, Pandora. I do music. I'm an entrepreneur. I just do it all. You can find me at We Are CI. You can find me on the platform. You can find me in a theater near you. Feel me? Let's just come together and let's just do the right thing, man. You know, we not here just to preach, just to get likes. We really out here. We really for us. Us. You
And
know,
I want to thank y'all for coming on the porch, man.
we
Chopping
on
it
the
up with me.
porch.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know.
Unite the city. It's not just a rap label.
And I'm looking forward to being on you guys' platform.
So,
With that being said, we signing off.
first, wow, we just hit some real shit on that. Can we watch it?
Right now, I go into a break zone, bro, when I start like, when I be like feeling stuff because you be talking.